We live in a time of great uncertainty. You don't know where your next paycheck is coming from. You don't know if you're gonna have a job tomorrow. You don't know if the World War III is gonna break out now. We don't know that shit, and we can't know it. But there are two things that we are 100% certain of. Death, and the second, you're never gonna be able to be as big as your pump is. If you train now and you see yourself in the mirror and your pump is huge, great. And once you reach that pump, you train hard enough and get to that pump level. You look yourself in the mirror, pump is even bigger, and then you have to work out even more. If anything, that's certain. You can say what you want, but chest pump is the best. Even though my favorite part to train is back, I still enjoy the chest pump. So I'm guessing you already know that today is a push day. Now I'm not sure, I have to check what did I do last time. I think it was shoulder focus day, and today should be chest focus day, so it's gonna be legendary. I am hyped as fuck. I drank my pre-workout, and this is the first time I do a chest day with this pre-workout after a long fucking time. So I'm excited, hope you are too. Let's get to the gym. It's a good thing I'm writing these down, because I'd be focusing chest every other workout. This time I'm supposed to do the shoulder focus day. So we're gonna warm up a little bit. Slow, controlled movements. Might not be the warm-up set, but rather than first working set, but we'll see about that. I'm feeling optimistic. I think that 30 is just the right amount of weight. I don't want to be the guy with the bad left shoulder. Whoever goes to the gym and has shoulder problems, it's almost 90% of the time the left shoulder, for some reason. We're gonna try for 2.5 kilos more, so 32.5. And this time I'm gonna go with a drop set to say 20s. It's funny how the 20s feel so light. After 1-2 reps, it goes perfectly. And then 3-4 and more from that, it just exhausts your muscle to a point where you think you can do a couple of more, you end up doing just one more. Now think of this movement as like going from the hip and outside. So it's kind of like cross between lateral raises and front raises, so like diagonally. And I tried now the variation between the legs, like here, but I don't think the stretch here is good. It's much better if you stand to the side, and then from here, from this stretch position, you go up. Now think of this movement as like drawing a huge sword from your hip and like going to this movement. And if you are a fantasy fan like I am, you can imagine you're fighting some orcs and you wanna go Conan on them. Although Conan didn't fight the orcs, but like, I mean, from the physique point of view. So next up, assisted dips. I'm gonna switch it to added weight dips. But like you can either go for assisted dips or for normal dips, or if you feel like it and you're strong enough, you can try the weighted dips version. So I'm gonna pump up a little bit more with no weight. I can already see some faces cringing because I didn't go full range of motion. The reason why I didn't go full range of motion is because I already did that with weight, and now I wanted to pump up that stretched position a little bit more just to get more muscle tissue damage. So before you critique the form, try to understand that not everyone is training the way you are. If that's good or bad, I would leave that to those who are training the way they're training. But just because you do something one way, it does not mean that is the only way to train. I wanted to try the 8th time, but there was no more strength. Now you know you've done shoulders right once you don't know where to put your fucking arms. However you leave them, it just fucking hurts. I feel like this position is the best. I feel like I'm having my shoulders most relaxed. Now somehow the 7th just gives fucking out. No matter what I try to do, it just won't move anymore. Fuck. Since we're not going for that extremely long range of motion, we have to do lighter weight, and like you can go up to 20 reps just as long as you take it to the max. Ab workout at the end. Now the last time I was able to do like 6 or 7, now we are riding 12. I really hate the fact that most of the people who are fit kind of tend to look down on everyone else that isn't, which is really a bad thing to do. We all started somewhere, right? So there's no fucking need to just look down on anyone who is at least remotely trying to be the better version of themselves. Fuck. Now, just because you're in a good shape does not mean that you can be a jerk to everyone else who isn't, because maybe that's the only quality you have worth mentioning, and all the other qualities are shit, like personality and all that, empathy. So before you judge anyone, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I really better? And even if you are, that doesn't mean shit. If you were really better, you would try to motivate them and help them get to where they want to go, and not just put them down. So the push day is over. Honestly, I was looking forward for a little bit of chest workout, but I did it last time. If I didn't wrote everything I'm doing, I would probably end up doing chest every push day, like doing chest focused push day. Luckily, I wrote it down, and today was a shoulder day, and honestly, I felt amazing doing it, and I had so much shoulder pump, it was insane. Now, as I was saying in the gym, just because you are in shape does not give you the right to just trash talk everyone else who isn't. And I see a lot of people nowadays posting on social media, making fun of everyone who isn't in shape, making fun of everyone who doesn't have a six-pack and all that shit. Like, just because you put in the work doesn't make you better than everyone else. It's because of the people like you that the gym community feels toxic as fuck. And it really isn't. Like, the guys who are really doing this because they love it are the nicest people on the planet Earth. Honestly, if you look at any bodybuilder that's been, I don't know, winning competitions and all that, you're gonna see very few of them who are like not willing to help out someone who needs help. 99% of them are not mocking anyone, not making fun of anyone. They're just there to do their lifts and go home, eat, sleep, rest, and all that. And mostly those like new influencers are trying to just get views and attention through disrespect towards other people. That just makes the whole gym community look very bad, sadly. It is what it is. You can't change the world, but you can change yourself. If you're watching this and you're one of those fuckers that just make fun of everyone, then please don't do that. Just remember that you started somewhere as well. So that would be all from me. Peace out.